An athlete and a man that needs no presentation. Back to Golden Gala, apparently by public demand as well. How significant would it be for you to gift all your fan base, of everyone in the crowd, with a win here at Golden Gala?
Good morning, everyone. It's always a pleasure to see your faces after a long time. So I'm very happy to be here and honored to participate again at the Golden Gala. I don't know if it's my 6th or 7th time, so I completed this competition. And of course, it's one of my favorite. Or the circuit, the fun, the crowd here is amazing, and giving the support to the Italian track and field is one of my biggest goals in what I'm doing. So. It's a big pleasure to be here, even if my road to start in a different way this year, as everyone knows, and probably as we will say later. But it was very important to me to be present, try to take the energy from the crowd, try to give it back something, and yeah, very happy to be here.
The mood completely changed when you walked in. You are a mood in itself. You've taken on the responsibility also in the past of being team captain for Italy very seriously. How much have you been able to share with the younger athletes of your experience as the athlete that you are?
Yeah, honestly, I try to give it back everything that I learned over these years. I hate this kind of behavior where you have to take it all for yourself. I hate this kind of behavior that we call nonnismo in Italy, the way the old athletes doesn't want to share with the young ones and want to take them down. I like to take from them. I like to see these young athletes growing. I like to see the result of them and take energy from them. So what I have done since the beginning with my group, high jump group, especially with Sotti, Stefano, because of course he's the oldest of the young. And yeah, with him I try to share all my knowledge, everything I have learned over these years, and I'm trying to do the same also with the youngest. And yeah, I hope they can confirm my behavior, always being very open with them and trying to help where I can. So in the other end, as I told, they are really big push to me since a long time. I remember like first image came to my mind is when Larissa, a long time ago, jumps in this indoor competition. It was probably 2018 or something like that. In a long jump, she did a crazy, in the Italian Championship, she did a crazy result, and the day after was my competition. I remember she pushed me a lot, like they pushed me always, so I have to thank them to give me the fire to keep going.
You almost act like a father figure. On that note, the Tamberi household is extending. How excited are you to become a working dad? And have you started making plans to then be able to conciliate what the Tokyo Olympics and being a dad as well?
Yeah, I remember last year we were sitting here, somebody was asking me about the future, if it was in my mind to become a father or whatever, so we were speaking about the future, and now we're speaking about the present, and I'm very glad, happy, and really it's such an amazing feeling to wait for becoming a father. I see my wife, she's changing in a wonderful way, like I'm really every day more in love for her and for the new princess that is coming. I see this belly growing, and I'm just becoming crazy of it, and I'm very happy. I want to continue to go to the track, try to keep going with the high level, and in this I have to honestly give a thanks also to, of course, my staff, people is around me, that they understand what is going on and try to help me to still perform. I have to thanks to the federation also, in the name of Stefano May, to allow me to keep going and help me to try to reach my goal, that of course is going to be Los Angeles after what happened in Paris. So everything is different. You have to adjust yourself, you have to understand, but it's just amazing. I'm honestly saying that I think this little baby that I never met yet gave me the energy, the courage, the brave to keep going. And so I just can imagine how much she can give me when she will be alive.
Thank you for sharing that, and of course congratulations are noted to you and your wife. Gianmarco, I've asked Filippo Torto about putting together a relay team with the other athletes that he had on his panel. We also know that you post about sprints quite a lot. How would you convince Filippo to add you to his relay team, and which leg would you like to run?
Did he add me?
No, he didn't, but if you had to convince him...
What should I say to him?
Yeah.
Don't do it. Is it enough? No, I'm joking. I mean, I'm training a lot in the sprints, as probably every track athlete does, but I cannot say I'm a word for the relay at all, honestly.
You've talked about LA 2028. Also, earlier someone has mentioned that you could be heading to retirement, but are you ready for retirement? And most importantly, do you feel that your fan base would be ready for your retirement?
No, probably they were not. The point was after Paris. I mean, I focus all my energy until Paris to perform in that stage at the highest level. I think I have never done a year as I have done in 2024 in mentally, body, physical preparation and everything. So I was probably in the best shape ever if you count the experience and everything. And how it goes there, how it went there, it was a very big thing to go over it. So it takes a while, and I remember in those months where I was pretty confident to stop. A lot of people were stopping me in the street and asked me with please don't stop, please go on another year, please don't stop. And I was very confused to what I want to do and not to do what the other wants for me. But in the end, as I said before, when the new surprise came, I understood what was my path, and I didn't just want to go for 1 year. I decided to keep longer. I decided to put the bar higher and try to reach this big dream of Los Angeles. Even if, of course, there are gonna be a lot of obstacles, there are gonna be a lot of difficulties. But if I would have said, okay, I will go on year by year, probably I would have stopped after 1 or 2 years, because there are many things to challenge you over 4 years. So that's why I decided, okay, if I go on, I want to go on until LA. And of course, these 7-8 months that we have passed now, it was the first 7 months of this road to LA, and I had to invest these months to try and make my body healthy again, because I pushed a lot in the last 15 years. I would have said 2, 3, but in the end I was pushing since 2013 without no stop. So I need it for my mind, but I need it especially for my body. I was trying with my team that worked consistently and with a lot of experience for trying to solve one big problem that I have in my knee, and we are getting out of it, and I'm very proud of them, very proud of the job I have done, and honestly also proud of the choice not to go back in training and just think about medal again, try to get the World Championship gold in my pocket, and try to have the courage to be brave, to think about 4 years later, because you have to invest now, you have to do a choice, you have to say something. I cannot have it all, you know, and now it's coming back, because I feel I'm here. I didn't thought I could have competed in the Golden Gala this year, and I'm very happy to be here. Of course, my shape now cannot be the same of last year in Europeans, but I'm here, and I will do all my best tomorrow to try to see where I am and where I start from, but for sure without any pain. That is a big deal until LA. So I'm very happy for the things we have done.